Hey there, this is Andrew bringing you another Keyforge deck review with yet another mass mutation deck. Really loving just the crazy shenanigans that can happen here. Still looking for a Sin deck and still looking for some really crazy icon combos. So we'll see what we get. This is MSGR Jasathai. MSG could maybe stand like message, or I don't know. That's interesting. MSGR Jasathai. I have no idea what that could be. I'm going to guess that Star Alliance is in there, but other than that, I really don't know. I'm going to guess Star Alliance, Dees, Logos. I got Dees right. Alright, it's actually Dees, Saurian, Sanctum. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Could be a Sin deck, who knows. Could be a Skill Atrocious deck, need one of those too. Could be both, who knows. We'll start with Dees. We've got a Dark Minion, which is a 1-power mutant with Enhance a damage. And when it's destroyed, you deal 1 damage to each enemy creature. Really nice effect there. Got a second one of those. Nice. That's really good board clear. Should help keep the enemy off the board. We have Dominator Bauble, which is an artifact that says action, use a friendly creature. That's nice. Ooh, and a Gateway to Dees. Classic Coda stuff. This is an action that has you destroy each creature and gain 3 chains. Got another Gateway. Wow. Real board control here. Whew. Then we have Imp Spectre. This is a 2-power imp with destroyed. Your opponent purges a random card from their hand. And this one has a capture icon on it. We got Mark of Dees, which is an action with a bonus amber. This one got a capture on it as well. And when you play it, you deal 2 damage to a creature. And if it's not destroyed, its controller must choose that creature's house as their active house on their next turn. That could be a nice way. I mean, you can Mark of Dees somebody into a house they have on the board, but then gateway it. Of course, that's going to ruin your capture, but that could be pretty interesting. Cinder is a 6-power demon with taunt, and after it reaps, you destroy a friendly creature, like that Imp Spectre maybe. Got another Cinder, interesting. These are also just really good for fighting or for protecting. Waking Nightmare is an action with a bonus amber. It has Enhance a capture icon, which we've probably already seen, and after you play it, keys cost +1 for each Dees creature in play during your opponent's next turn. Picaroon is an X-power mutant changeling. It has deploy, so it can drop in anywhere on the battle line, and its actual power is the combined power of its non-changeling neighbors. Gabos Longarms is a demon, a 5-power demon. This one has a damage icon, and before it fights, you choose a creature, and it deals damage to that creature rather than the one it's fighting. Standard disclaimer: if it fights something with elusive, it's still not going to deal damage to anything. If it fights something without elusive, it could deal the damage to something with elusive, and it's just fine. All right, on to Sanctum. We have Ardent Hero. No sins, obviously. And this is like, I'll just say, this is like an okay Dees. It's very board wipey Dees, and I'm a little worried about it because Saurian and Sanctum tend to be board heavy, and I just worry about blowing up the board when I want to be on it. We'll see though. Ardent Hero is a 4-power human knight with taunt, and it cannot be dealt damage by mutant creatures or creatures with power 5 or higher. More nice protection. Commandeer is an action with a bonus amber that says for the remainder of the turn after you play another card, a friendly creature captures an amber. Nice amber control there. Fangs of Gizelheart is an action with a bonus amber that purges the most powerful creature. General Salvador is a 4-power human knight with 2 capture enhancements. It has 2 armor as well. Other than that, pretty simple. We got another Salvador, so we're going to have lots of capture icons. We've seen a bunch. Here's another one, though, on this Seeker of Truth, who is otherwise a 3-power human with 1 armor and has fight. You may fight with a friendly non-sanctum creature, like a Cinder or Picaroon or something like that. Amberheart is an artifact, rather, that has action, exalt, ward, and fully heal a friendly creature. Nice for keeping things on the board, even through those gateways. Barrister Joya is a 5-power human knight that's with 1 armor that says enemy creatures can't reap. Stick that between those taunt creatures, you'll be in for a fun time, and your opponent won't. Bring Low is an action with a bonus amber. It added a capture enhancement somewhere, and when you play it, you capture all but 5 of your opponent's amber, and you distribute it among any number of friendly creatures. That is a very nice effect. Lots of good ways to just keep pulling the opponent off of check here. Which can keep us in the game for a long time. Of course, we need to have some threats too. Radiant Truth is an action with a bonus amber that stuns each enemy creature that's not on a flank. You do that and then follow up the next turn with a gateway. Your opponent will be very sad. Oh, this is cool. Okay, Book of Malefaction is an artifact with a bonus amber. It has, it says after your amber is stolen, you put a warrant counter on it for each amber stolen. And then it has Omni, remove a warrant counter from Book of Malefaction if you do purge a creature. Didn't realize it had Omni. It has, I was thinking it had action, but the Omni makes it super good. Because that means if your opponent steals, they steal 3 amber, the next 3 turns you can purge 1 creature per turn, which, I mean, that's really strong. Wow, I like that. Whew, okay. I like it. And then last, I think, in Sanctum, we have Lyco Knight, who's a 5-power mutant knight with 2 armor, and it has Skirmish as well. The Lyco gives it the Skirmish, the Knight makes it big and gives it armor. So far, by the way, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 amber pips, which isn't a ton, but we have a lot of control. And some nice board control stuff too, so that might be enough. Alright, let's see what we get in the other houses. Okay, Axiom of Grisk. This will be crazy interesting. It's an action, normally doesn't have any icons, but here it got a capture and a damage. The capture is fantastic because the play effect is ward a creature, destroy each creature with no amber on it, gain 2 chains. Well, that means you get to capture an amber right before you pop this off. So let's say you have 2 creatures on the board and no amber captured. Well, you're going to capture onto one of them, ward the other, and you don't kill either of your 2 creatures. But add to that the fact that we have so much other capture in this deck, and there's a really good chance that it turns Axiom into a one-sided board wipe. The damage can plink wards off too, making it really good. I mean, this is much preferable to the gateways in this deck, and that's really nice. I like it. Okay, sorry to gush there. A Chant of Hubris is an action with a bonus amber that says move an amber from a creature to another creature. It's a good way to take the amber we captured and hand it off to an opponent's creature before we kill them. Very nice. Citizen Shrix is a 3-power mutant with play and reap, exalt it, and steal 1. Nice. That's we haven't seen steal in here, so nice to get some of it. Citizen Shrix is really nice. Faust the Great can turn all that capture into key cost increase. Gee, that's going to be really strong. It's 4-power dinosaur that says your opponent's keys cost +1 for each friendly creature with amber on it, and when you play it, you may exalt a friendly creature. And then, of course, you're doing that. You get the Axiom in, and you could really control the board and jack the key cost up in a crazy way. The 2 cards that would make me even more happy about this would be Brachus and Ludo. I mean, that would just be insane. So we'll see, along with maybe some warding. I think we're too late in the game to get Ancient Power. But we got a Theros Centurion, that's really nice. A 6-power dinosaur soldier with 1 armor, and play, fight, capture 1. This is going to help contribute to our board control as well as our capture game. So, very welcome. Got another one. Nice. Very happy to have 2 of those in here. We got a City-State Interest with an extra capture on it. It's just, too much. So it has the extra capture icon, and then each friendly creature captures an amber. That is totally insane. I mean, if your opponent has a bunch of amber, but you can drop some creatures, play the City-State, and then the Axiom, you just made them very sad. Humble is an action with a bonus amber. This one got a capture icon on it. When you play it, you exhaust a creature, and if you do, move 3 amber from that creature to the common supply. Really good way to dump some of that amber once you have it stored up on a creature. Excellent. Ooh, amazing. We got a Saurian egg. This is a 1-power dinosaur egg with 5 armor. It can't fight or reap. You can capture onto it, though, and it has Omni, discard Omni. So you're doing this every turn. You discard the top 2 cards of your deck, and if you discard any Saurian creatures this way, put them into play ready, give them 3+1 power counters, and destroy the Saurian egg. Nice. That means you could have 8 power Theros Centurions who wouldn't capture upon entering, 9 power rather, because who wouldn't capture upon entering because they enter play, they don't get played, but that's still fantastic, and you get to fight with them right away. Okay, we have Imperial Road. Wow, more ways to get we're going to be getting the Saurian creatures on the board on our off-turn houses a lot between these 2 cards together. Imperial Road is an artifact with Omni, play a Saurian creature, that creature enters play stunned. So, yeah, it enters play stunned, but you're still emptying out your hand, right? Wow, that's just lovely. Then we have Patronage, which is an action that says move half the amber from a creature to your pool, rounding up, and move the remaining half to your opponent's pool. Yeah, that could be pretty nice. That with Humble means, again, that all that amber we're capturing, we can spin it around to our advantage. Really nice. Make 3 of it disappear with the Humble, make half of it come to our pool with this. Really nice. And then our last card here is a Sacrosaurus. This is a 6-power mutant dinosaur with 2 armor. It's the Sacro part gives it the slightly extra power and the armor. The Saurus part makes it big too and gives it play. You may exalt it, and if you do, deal 3 damage to a creature. And if you're doing that with Faust on the board, I mean, that's pretty cool. At that point, you are increasing the key cost. It's pretty great. Wow, this seems like a fun one. I think you almost don't want to use the gateways. But you can potentially play 3 Saurian cards on your off-house turns, which is pretty crazy. Of course, once the egg pops, it's done. And lots of Saurian creatures, I think. Yeah, lots, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to hit with the Imperial Road. So yeah, good value we're going to get out of that. And really interesting stuff. On the Amber Pit front, I think we had 7, right? 8, 9, 10. So not too much there, but enough good other stuff in board control that I think we can turn all that Amber control into a long-term win for us. And yeah, this seems fun and probably pretty good. So I will be trying this out for sure. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed and that you will get on and forge some keys.